If you're tired of testing your deck over and over and still losing the same way, this is what you needed. Welcome back, TCG Squad. Last time we explored how to understand the meta without getting overwhelmed. Now it's time to take that next step. Make sure your deck can actually stand up to the meta. Because here's the deal, most new players test like this. Shuffle up, play a game, hope for the best. But good playtesting isn't about stacking up wins. It's about exposing your weak spots before your opponent does. Here are the things to remember. Not all testing is equal. Running 20 games with your friends can still leave you blind to your deck's biggest flaws. That's because most players unintentionally test under ideal condition, good hands, familiar matchups, no pressure. But real games, they're hard. Bad mulligans happen. Your best cards get removed. You miss your curve. That's when cracks start to show. And that's what we're going to be fixing today, with a step-by-step system to playtest with purpose. Every session needs a question. Instead of just playing to play, try something like, how does my deck recover if I miss my turn to play? Because that happens sometimes. Can I handle aggressive openers from aggression or cunning decks? Do I have enough threats to close out long games? Once you have that question, engineer the game to stress test it. Give yourself a bad hand. Ask your test partner to go full aggro. Force yourself to play defense for 2 or 3 straight turns. It may not be fun testing, but it's the kind that makes your deck bulletproof or makes it better. And if this is already helping you think differently, hit that subscribe button. We got a whole library of beginner-friendly videos to help you win more and waste less. After each match, pause and answer these questions. What worked? What didn't work? What came up more than once? Most people skip this step, and that's why they stay stuck. I personally have a small notebook where I take these notes. This is extremely helpful during a PQ as you have several matchups. This can help you go back and refine your deck a little bit further for your next PQ. Let's say you consistently had a strong turn 1 but ran out of gas by turn 5. Or maybe you lost big units 3 games in a row. That's not bad luck, that's a pattern. And patterns, they're gold because once you spot them, you can fix them. It's tempting to just throw in better cards, but we're not fixing vibes, we're fixing problems. So let's break down how you do that. Losing to fast decks? Add early interaction or cheaper units. Running out of steam? Slot in card or threats with staying power. Maybe larger units, powerful units. Missing your resource curve? Check for your cost spread or add in some ramp if needed. Think of this like tuning an engine, not swapping parts at random. Also, don't change 10 cards at once. You want to tweak about 2 to 3 cards, test again, and repeat. Here's where most people stop. They make the change and just go back to normal games. Instead, put your change under pressure. If you added more cheap units, see how it holds up against straight aggro decks. If you added more threats, play slow matchups and test your ability to close out games. Think of this like a rehearsal for the real thing. You're not just playing, you're simulating a scenario to make sure you're ready. So when you face it, you know what to do. And here's the cool part. Once your deck passes that test, your confidence goes way up. And now you're ready when it actually happens. Now that your deck works, let's make sure it works every time. So start by asking yourself these questions. How often do I hit my ideal opener? How many games do I need to keep a hand I didn't love? What cards felt dead in too many matchups? The goal here isn't to make your deck perfect, it's to make it reliable. You'll win more games just by having fewer bad games. and win more games by being more comfortable against certain matchups. And trust me, tournament wins are built on that kind of consistency. You're going to make changes that eventually backfire. You'll chase a fix that creates a new problem. That's not a failure, it is progress. The truth is, every broken match, every awkward hand, every terrible playtest session is a gift. It's pointing at something your opponent will find if you don't. The only mistake is ignoring it. Let's tie it all together now. Start every session with a clear goal. Review each game with the 3 questions. Make small, targeted adjustments. Test those changes under pressure. Refine for consistency, not perfection. That's how you go from casual games at a kitchen table to showing up with a deck you can trust. And hey, if you got questions about your deck or your playtesting process, drop them in the comments. I love helping you players get tournament ready. If this helped you take your testing to the next level, hit that subscribe button and join a community that's here to help you grow. I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore why practicing against stronger opponents speeds up learning. Until then, test smart, trust the data, enjoy the game. May the force be with you. Peace.